Not as many as cases as he's defending, that's for sure. Hello, people.
Thing at the FBI. Did he ever get any money for that?
That's still going, I think.
They all twisting his arm and shit.
Right.
Was it some senator or something just happened to be there? Some big dude?
Yeah, some crap like that.
They just fucking pounced on him. I'd be like, hey man, I'm only here to give you $20. Why you give us $20? I go, I'm just cutting out the middleman, you know, the shows on YouTube, all that happy shit. I just figured I'd pay you guys directly. You know, so they get 100% of the donations.
Right.
Yeah, Derek one time tried to bitch at me that I was begging for money, and I'm like, well, you go find that video. He's another one that's like Rick, you know, the shotgun effect, throw out a bunch of shit and choose what sticks.
Right. Hello, people. From all the chickens. Clean my lens a little.
On air now.
Chickens are humping. Hey, Diablo, Mrs. Freedom to Film, VetTech Kimmy.
Hi.
Hello, Sarah. Hey, Flathead, good to see you. Welcome to the land of the crazy birds. There's the guinea hens. Once named Merv, but since it died, we didn't name any of these Merv. It's another guinea hen going after some water. All right, Heidi ho. Time to get out of here. Head down to the barn. The meat wagon's coming soon, guys. The Congolese people will be coming to get some goats for consumption. For human consumption, that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Druzy, good to see ya. And the possum is still there, untouched, unmoved, unmolested. But the maggots have destroyed the raccoon body completely. Imagine that. Not even the flies want to eat the possum. Hey, Kimmy. You need anything in there, Hag? What's with this cart? Garbage?
What a fight that was. Oh, okay.
You had to go in by cart, man?
Yeah. That man did not like me today. I don't know why.
Hey, bouncer. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome to the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find me here. Hag, come here.
Oh, okay.
Ready your room at the Hotel California.
Oh, man. Yeah, our power went down, but I think it's because the hose is little. Thank you. I know, they're getting really a lot to handle for me. Okay.
All right. Cigarette back, please.
Thanks.
Let me get people in an upright position. Hang on, hang on. You're gonna lose it. Okay.
Thank you. Are you live?
Yep.
Oh, hello, people. Maybe we should set up Cartman versus whoever wants to come and wrestle him.
Cartman fight.
Yeah, where have they fight? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not too bad, it's okay. Oh. That one can go out by the girls, I'll take it, don't worry.
Good, 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 good. Hey, good. Good, 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 good. Hello, goats. Hello, Pinner. Hello, Tigenberg. It's been a long time. What's up, Pin? You don't know what a dog is? Of course you don't. Everyone else does. Hey, what truth? The wheels go round and round on the farm. There you go, Hope Happy. Hey, John T, good to see ya. You're rolling cigs, Kimmy? That's cool. Hey, John T. Free beer and endless boredom. Yeah, we're kind of out of beer. We do have some good old-fashioned hard liquor though. Can hook you up with that. Maybe a little smoke. That's a possibility. But as far as beer, kind of out of luck. All right, maybe we're not leaking underground. Oh, that'd be so beautiful. If all I have to fix is, that, that'd be great. But still gonna require digging. All right, Hag. Get your knife and I'll help you throw it.
Oh, cutting that grass took a lot out of me. More than I would have thought.
Yeah, I know.
I cut two big corners and made a couple of passes and I'm like...
Well, people, The stickers for the beehive came in today, so
Really?
yep.
What does that mean?
So
Coming soon?
no, we have stickers to identify the hives.
Oh, cool.
So,
That's pretty awesome.
right? I'll show them to you guys later. Just remind me.
Hey, it looks like tomorrow we're gonna have to undo the, what do you call it?
Yeah, Dave said he'd give me a hand with that.
The water tubs.
No, that's not what I was talking about. I said Dave said he'd give me a hand taking the plywood down.
Oh, sweet. Come on, we got, what's up, dog? Yeah, now that it's not that cold out, not gonna be that frigid, the front can come off and get stored away in the barn for
Right.
to dry out.
We just got to mark everything.
It'll get me away from that damn envoy.
We'll have to get a paint can to do it. Cool. Still in one piece.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to reuse this.
Why?
It's pretty fucked up. Especially that.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you just got to make. It's going to be hard to find a shoulder with the right hardness locally.
Oh, I got those Dorman replacements.
Oh, that's cool.
Remember they were 2 for $9 or $7 or some shit.
Nah, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I ordered them today.
That's cool. Yeah, if you got new ones, I wouldn't reuse them.
Because I also had to buy a inner tie rod, universal inner tie rod tool.
Jenny says hello, Dave.
Hi Jenny, hi Kim.
Hey, fuck DSS, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, well, they're not really stickers, Jenny. They're actually decals. You know, I never say shit right. You know how it is.
Hi, Sean.
No, we don't have any pygmies, DSS.
Big man on campus.
We don't have any pygmies, and we are getting rid of the fainting goats that we have.
Hey, dude, you wanna?
Give you water? Sure. No, Jen, we only have one baby this year.
How's there? What?
One baby that survived. We had a cold snap, and during that cold snap,
Everybody came into labor.
everybody went into labor. They were all born premature, and they croaked. So,
And then we had a few mothers absolutely reject them, which meant genetic issues.
right?
So,
Yep. Only one birth so far. There'll be another round of births before winter comes.
okay. Yeah, hopefully Chores will.
That little brown one down there. That's the one born this year. Is that little brown one jumping around? Oh, goofy goat. And if that one's a male, I'm going to have to bring it out of there. I never did check if it was male or female. It appears to be female from what I can spy so far. Yep, she's got a badge. That's a little female. And let's see, where's Holly? There's Holly. Next to her mama. There's a cardinal. coming over to steal some chow. Red-winged blackbird. It's about time to cut this grass. This shit's really high. Here's some plantain. A lot of medicine here. Grabbing up. But we're not going to use this for medicine. We're going to use it for goat food. There you go, goats. Let's see if I can find them some more weeds to make them happy. Yeah, here's some ragweed. It's about time they come out and we get them out of there and into here so they can eat. Do you need their bowls turned over? Or you good?
I'm done, dude.
Okay. Kind of thought so, but.
Yeah.
Hey, PDF. Thanks for dropping by.
We're gonna come get some beans.
Saw the first toad in your yard today. Yeah, Jenny Hag put up 3 garden walks yesterday. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like the Biden administration, haven't wiped in weeks, but still blaming Trump for the bad smells.
Well, that's politics for you. It goes about blaming the next guy or the last guy. Hi, Chauncey. Are you okay? Somebody in there doesn't want you in there. Look at his ear, dude. Chauncey was in a fight.
Is he going to be like the other cat that only has half an ears?
No, Chauncey will maintain both his ears if he can. It's a big
Chauncey,
cat.
someone whipped your ass pretty good there, buddy.
Yeah, but I got the piece.
Were you the winner or loser, buddy?
He said, it don't matter. I can always come home to my fuzzy. All right. Should we leave that open?
I don't care.
Okay, leave it open.
I remember the weather not till Saturday.
All right. Tomorrow I can plant buckwheat and Australian winter peas then.
Look at all the alfalfa over here, dude. I picked the tops off of them for Cartman and the rest of the girls.
Oh, I've seen toads. Toads live in the basement, Jenny, so I see them all the time. Tell Road what's going on with Bear. He has non-vet knowledge. Okay. I wouldn't agree with me without further research. I hear you, bouncer. Yes, tell us, PDF, says Jenny.
You can never do enough research, regardless of
Did I say hi to her? I don't remember.
I don't know. You're asking a guy with a shit memory.
No.
That's kind of like asking...
Say hi, everyone.
Dave, that's kind of like asking me if I saw the red moon today.
Right.
Bob.
Ears.
Yeah, that's why I call him Bob. Like Bob Ears, you know? What
He
you doing,
always-
Bob?
He always looks at me, runs a little bit,
Yeah, he always
looks at me.
Please help the puppy if you can.
I go,
How do you want me to help him, DSS? I don't even know what's wrong with the puppy.
That's not Hitler, is it?
no.
That's Hitler's sister.
No, he has white eye.
Or should I just guess? Should I say distemper, roundworms, whipworms, hookworms, heartworms, dysplasia, kidney, thyroid disorder? I don't know. Need more info. Bear has always been one of my favorite troll accounts. I got him eating today, Kimmy, rice and chicken. He's doing really good. I almost lost him the other day.
Huh. Interesting, man. Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
Rice and chicken. I hope you're cooking that chicken, PDF. I hope you're not going by the old wife tales of feed 'em raw chicken. Unless you're feeding them live chickens right off your own property. Because I can tell you lots of stories about people who swore by the raw diet, who fed their dogs raw chickens. I know people who have wiped out entire kennels doing that. But then again, what the hell do I know? I'm just a farmer.
Oh, yeah, I told you about something.
Yeah, they used to call it, then there's the one called the barf diet too. That's all raw. It's another scamola. Boiled, awesome. That's cool, PDF. Huge dose of B12. Yeah, B12 is good for the appetite.
What should you feed it? Not that crap you get from the store.
No, hell no, never feed the store crap. I would also suggest a vitamin D supplement too, and by vitamin D I don't mean milk. Buttercup wants boiled squirrel. Awesome, Jenny. Buttercup can actually have raw squirrel. That's pretty good. First, find patient 0, then do whatever you think is best to increase appetite. Hey, Gray Dude, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's see what we got here, people. Here's our hive identifiers. I don't know if you can see it too well. You'll be able to see it better when it's on. This one says blissfully buzzed.
Ah.
And this one says busy wings.
Cool. Blissfully buzzed.
And then that one's ours.
Oh, organic egg.
Organic eggs, yep.
Yeah. DKL Universe. Sweet. Well, dude, I'm gonna call it an early
He was
day.
down one whole day. He couldn't get up, plus antibiotic and bone soup and Pedialyte, I think is what saved him though. Can you mix your flock with big goats and small goats? Not breeding, just different kinds that would work. Yeah, you can mix your flock,
Breed anyway.
you can mix your herd with pygmy goats and all different breeds of goats, DSS, but they're gonna hump each other no matter what you do. So, if you want just pygmy goats, then I suggest you keep them separate. If you want
I'm not sure.
any certain breed of goat, I suggest you keep them separate because otherwise they will bone each other. It's inevitable.
Pain is on the outside, like right here.
Lots of time then, I think. I don't know.
PDF, you can actually go buy a bag of electrolytes at any farm store and save yourself a bunch of money over the Pedialyte and end up with the same effects, dude.
Right.
Just in case you wanted to know for future reference. Although science says a slight injury will strengthen the immune system, I don't agree with breaking puppies' legs. Those are awesome, Road. I am number 2.
I don't know how this thing get pink.
Or any legs.
They're very pretty though.
Some might be getting the snip, some might not. Well, you can band them too. You can take that little bander and band their nuts, DSS, and then you don't have to worry about it. He's eating on his own, not much at a time. Do I just keep feeding him little bits every hour or so?
Yep.
So I keep...
Baby goat is about 2 ounces every 2 hours.
No, wrong thing. He's talking about a dog.
A dog? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, give him whatever he'll eat, PDF, and really push the electrolyte fluids.
Yeah, don't give him human milk. You know,
Make sure you push the electrolytes really hard, and before too long, he'll be good to
I
go.
don't know how sharp it is, but yeah.
No, I just...
He actually is taking it out of her hand. He is going to make it, but he lost a lot of weight. what is that electrolytes thing again? I've got a bag of it in the house, dude. I can take a picture of it.
Ours is for goats.
Right, but it's the same thing.
Oh yeah, you can use Pedialyte for babies too.
Yeah, but don't, with Gatorade, be really, really careful, because if you feed too much Gatorade, you'll croak the dog, man. It'll overload his system with vitamins and minerals. That's only supposed to be like one Gatorade, not like these rejects drink 4 and 5 bottles a day.
Yeah,
It can actually hurt your system and can destroy a dog.
Man, these roses over here are coming into full.
Well, Jenny, Pedialyte's a different story.
Sorry, I didn't know there was this.
They absorb the important things and puke.
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here like the.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, Pedialyte's totally different, Jenny, because Pedialyte's meant to be consumed multiple times. It doesn't give you that blast of concentration of vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, all in one bottle. That's what Gatorade basically does. One bottle of Gatorade is like a gallon of Pedialyte. It's not something you should drink continuously. 5 days he refused anything. I had to squirt everything in his mouth. I used Pedialyte and bone soup that I made a little bit of broth first.
I got that for $25. The average is $150.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
PDF, have you done the hydrogen peroxide on an old washcloth trick yet? Where you rub it on his tongue and alongside and around his gums and teeth?
Well, no, sometimes the company will make way for something different.
Oh, you use puppy kitten formula? Oh yeah, to drink. Got you, Jenny. Yeah, just Pedialyte can be consumed multiple times, but like Gatorade and all that performance stuff can't be. And then if you feed the dog whey, too much whey, it will affect it too, because whey's no more than a vegetable protein.
I'm like my mom too. It's like you grab a cart and walk into Walmart or K-Rod or whatever to do like.
Yesterday was wild for sure. They just don't like me.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, I'd say they don't like you, PDF. I saw that.
You want to go sometime?
Where?
Find yard sales.
Oh.
I like that shit too.
Yeah. It all depends on what I'm looking for. And actually, I got a pair of shoes. I could not in any store find a pair of shoes that match the dress.
You never did peroxide? If you want PDF, that's an old dogman's trick. They used to do that back when my dad was alive. Him and his brother back around 1915 or so. You take hydrogen peroxide, 2% hydrogen peroxide, and you wipe down their tongue, around their gums and teeth and everything else. And it clears their taste buds and it clears around their teeth. And it usually encourages them to eat. If I use 30 cc's, it would not stay down. If you can, PDF, take what I would do, let me say this so I don't get myself in trouble. If I had a dog suffering from that, I would do 2 things. One, I would give the dog a shot of vitamin K. And the reason I would use vitamin K would be to make sure that some prick neighbor didn't poison my dog. And he wasn't throwing up because of that, because as time goes on, the dog will start to puke blood, and then you pretty much lost the dog. That would be one thing I would do. And I would also use, I'd get a syringe and put in 10 cc's of water in a little cup, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Mix it up really well, suck it up into the syringe, and let the dog drink that. Or force the dog to drink it to stop the stomach acids.
Fuck yeah, we'll get a place, we'll get married, the whole nine, right?
Right.
Everybody then won't have a career.
Right.
And at first she was like, okay, and then
Yeah, no, you don't want to,
college and
you definitely don't want to take the hydrogen peroxide and let the dog
because her
drink it or anything.
said helps him a lot.
I found a mummified baby Sasquatch today. I need to clean my deep freeze more often. I don't remember where I found it originally. Not bleeding out. I started receiving threats from someone close to me the same day my dog got sick. Coincidence, maybe. Maybe PDF, but I believe every dog owner in the world should have a bottle of vitamin K in their refrigerator and at least a couple of syringes. That way, if your dog does get poisoned, you can administer vitamin K to it and stop the poisoning so that the blood clots. Since at one time I had over 100 dogs in my yard, I always had a bottle of vitamin K on hand. And I had to deal with that when I lived in the town of Capron, because I had to go to their meeting, and I beat them at their town meeting, and I had a whole town pissed off at me. So, vitamin K is something you should always have on hand. Especially when you're not well liked like most of us are. I used to train my dogs not to take food from people and not to pick up food that wasn't given to them. So I never had to deal with a poisoned dog, but I've dealt with quite a few people who have had their dog poisoned by neighbors,
And they just
competitors,
they're taking her
a
out
whole
to
bunch of
start
people.
disciplining her or whatever. They just say, oh, she's expressing herself.
But if your dog was
In
poisoned
my
5
head,
days,
I did not
he's
ask.
definitely over being poisoned
Don't do that.
and made it through it. The dosage wasn't high enough.
Hey, you know, if a
You
chick
don't
like
argue.
that was after me,
Yeah, Kimmy, you can get pill form too. I'm an injectable kind of guy. I like injections way, way better than I do pill form.
Right.
Oh, Jenny, I pissed a lot of people off. Exactly. And vitamin K will also allow the blood to clot even if the animal was poisoned. Yeah, the whole town of Capron was pissed at me, Jenny. I had to go and fight with them and their lawyer. They tried to pass a dog ordinance that would limit you to having 3 dogs in town when I had close to 50. And then they thought they were going to go ahead and pass this ordinance and enact it upon me. And when it didn't work out their way, they were really pissed off. So, yeah, I was pretty well hated in that town. That's why we moved out of town to the outskirts of Capron.
That's the kind of people, you get to know which group is the party group, which group is
Right.
the straight edge group, which group is this group, So,
All right, PDF, run to the farm store and grab some, dude. That's right, Kimmy. Most rat poison is anticoagulant.
That's why you always want to keep liquid vitamin K and some hypos and.
Yeah, we already covered that, Hag. You're behind.
Okay, well, I wasn't there for the conversation.
We're way past your conversation.
Well, good. I'm going in because I think I'm going to pass out.
We used rat poison that causes rats to bleed out if scratched or cut when I worked for a food processor.
It actually.
Yeah, I hear you, bouncer.
It thins the blood to the point where it comes right through their veins.
Your neighbor's dog was sick too? You found that out 3 days ago? My guess would be, PDF, that some local prick tainted a bunch of meat, threw it out there, and any dog lucky enough to grab it got it.
No, man, we had, our cat was sick for a while.
But I'm a suspicious kind of guy, so I would suspect poisoning. And if you go ahead and give your dog a shot of vitamin K and he's healthy, it's not going to do any harm to him. Hey, Birdie P, good to see ya. I got a shovel with your name on it, Bird. I got a shovel that says Tyler, one that says Birdie, one that says Bryce.
Yeah, we're gonna have a digging party. We gotta dig up the water supply.
It's a cruel but effective process. If they eat a lot of the pellets, they sweat blood. They always look for a water source of poison. Exactly, Bouncer.
High price of an alternator. Right?
Huh?
The high price of an alternator.
Right.
Alright, I'm going in, dude. I'm about ready to collapse here.
That's extortion.
Alright.
Alright, guys.
Well, good night, people. I gotta go pass out. I put a lot of grass and I am not feeling well.
Alright, you go do that, Hag.
Hey, on your way through?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Here it is. Look. Look at the buds on those things already.
We'll go do another flower walk.
Look at that. By the time everybody comes for a little picnic, we will have roses in bloom. Isn't that nifty?
Yep.
Alright. Good night, Pete.
Jimmy says bye, Hag.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I ain't feeling good.
PDF says hunting dogs exception is what I had when I had 15 Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Yeah, I hear you, PDF. Me and Ridgebacks, we don't get along too good. I'm not really fond of Ridgebacks, let's say. Or the South African Boreble either. Hey, Trump said, what's happening? No, Bouncer, I have not found any mushrooms. Why a shovel, Bird? Because, you know the shutoff going to the kennel? Outside of the kennel, headed towards the barn? The pipe upheaved, now I can't get to the shutoff to turn it on and off. And, the pipe is leaking, so I gotta dig up the pipe. And I have to, replace it. Rhodesian. Yeah, Kimmy. Rhodesian Ridgebacks do bite, but because they attack it as a pack and they attack from behind. Kind of why I don't like them. PAC registered. Oh, God. 3 or 4 others. I just never got into them that much. They didn't impress me too much. Hey, Mama Cookie, good to see ya. I just have a furry friend that loves and fights with me. Come and see, the government's broke into my house before and had my back. Cool. Oh shit. Well, sounds like we're going to be doing a lot of shoveling. Exactly, Birdie. Your dogs are registered in the AKC registry listed. Yeah, I registered a goat as a Cocker Spaniel back in 1984, dude, with the AKC. Holiday's Little Red and Ocala's Royal Dagger. Most of my dogs I registered with the National American Bulldog Association, with the National Kennel Club, with the American Rare Breed Club. I judged for all those dumbasses. I mean, Ridgebacks are silent hunters, not the ones I saw, PDF. Every time I walk in that door, a Ridgeback goes off. And I've only been here like 15 years. You don't know about registration? Sounds like Fred talk. Trump says fuck the AKC. You got a 160-pound Ridgeback. Holy shit, dude, that ain't a Ridgeback. That's a goddamn Mastiff. The biggest American Bulldog I ever owned was a freak, and it weighed in at 140. Most of my males were below the 100-pound mark. They have Bull Mastiff in them, they have Greyhound in them, they have Bloodhound in them, along with that dog that hung out. Yeah, the Hottentot. Yeah, I got it, PDF. Yeah, I'm pretty well aware of all the breeds, not only your more common breeds, but a lot of your rare breeds like the Cane Corso, the South African Borbal, the Akita, the Presa Canario, the Dog de Bordeaux. I saw the Dog de Bordeaux the first time when Pete Curley imported them. Pete Curley was up in Wisconsin. He imported the Dog de Bordeaux right before, well, a little bit before the Turner and Hooch movies came out. I got to see those dogs in real life. Then I got to see the Presa Canarios. And honestly, I wasn't impressed with any Presa either. The creepiest dogs out there, the toughest dogs I've seen, were the ones that I can't say, the Akhacheva, I can't even say it, the Russian dogs. Those are some badass creatures, man. You have the pedigree of your dogs? Yeah. I have the pedigree of my dogs, and a dog from my yard studded most of Germany. Too bad that dog was a piece of junk and should have never been used as a stud. I don't know why they impregnated most of Germany with them. They all can easily kill a human. Yeah, well, you can get a nice 14-pound terrier that can kill a human, Kimmy. Hey, sewer dog, what's happening, man? What's going on? Nothing. Same shit, different day. Bunch of people talking. Right, Trump? Speak of dogs and sewer dog appears. That's pretty cool. What's BS, Kimmy? You don't think a 12-pound dog can 12 to 14-pound dog can kill a human? Are you serious? Because I'll bet money on that one, Kimmy. I can show you a 12 to 14-pound dog that will kill a human. I hate being stuck up here. I want to pack the kids up and come down. Bryce is done with school the 24th. I hear you, Birdie. Hey, Birdie P, don't you think Sledge could have killed a human? Kimmy doesn't think a dog that small could kill a human. Wolfhound is cool too. Yeah, there's a couple working breeds I like. I like some of the Walker Train Coonhounds. Those are pretty good. It all depends on what the dog's used for. Like protection dogs, I have my idea. Baying dogs, I have my idea. Right? I think so too, Birdie. Bet that Kimmy doesn't think that a dog that size could kill a human. I'll tell you what, Kimmy, the way that dog ragdolled my leg and missed my femoral artery, if that dog would have had me in the neck, I'd be dead. You have restraining techniques and know where the major arteries are? Kimmy, it doesn't matter. Have you ever had a dog bite you in your hand and crush your bones? Once that dog bites you in the hand and crushes your bones, I don't care how bad you are, how good your pain tolerance is. Trust me, when he crushes the bones in your hand, you won't have time to lift your hand up when he goes for your throat. Our Alaskan timber wolf was a gentle giant, but he was afraid of people and he was huge. Right? Size doesn't always matter, PDF. I'm with you on that. What's my idea on dogs for service road? It depends, Trump, because there's a lot of different classifications. You've got therapy dogs, you've got personal protection dogs, you've got comfort dogs, you've got a service dog. I mean, there's so many different classifications. It all depends. You know, like search and rescue. God, there's so many different classifications. That's a hard question to answer. I think he was afraid of what he would do to a human. He did not like other male dogs at all. I hear you, PDF. I'll tell you, my buddy had one of those Akachava, I can't even say it. One of those Russian shepherds. That thing was like close to 200 pounds. And I'll tell you what, that thing was one of the baddest dogs on the planet that I've ever seen. As far as, you know, personal protection for a human or guardian, whatever you want to call it, a state guardian. Trump, get a mutt, best dog in the world. Yeah. That's not my opinion, but you're welcome to yours. I'm not real big on designer dogs. Buttercup has excellent protection ninja moves. Awesome, Jenny. I've seen some attack cats that are pretty crazy too. Those are kind of wild. Especially the ones that attack for the head, man. That would really suck getting your eye clawed out. I get sick of people using the service dogs as a crutch. Much running through the grocery store, growling at people. Well, yeah, service dog has a very loose definition these days. And back in the day, like you'd see registered therapy dogs. The registered therapy dog actually has to go through a huge amount of tests along with that canine good citizen check and a bunch of other things, and then be certified by a human being who has the knowledge and ability to properly evaluate a dog. So some are bogus, some aren't. I've seen a lot of service dogs which actually do things, and the myth about a service dog not being verbal is a total misconception, because dogs that are trained for the blind as a guide dog, not referred to as a service dog, but a guide dog, uses commands. It barks, it screams, it squeals, it makes a whole ton of different noises to alert the blind person as to the actions. And it's pretty incredible to see. So I'm working on another diamond painting, but still lurking here. Awesome, Mama Cookie. The dogs at the prisoners get ready to be trained as service dogs, would do all kinds of stuff. Open doors, answer phones, you name it. With their second stage of training, the prisoners got them ready. Yeah, like I said, some service dogs are actually service dogs, and then there's other service dogs which do absolutely nothing but comfort someone's mental state, and they're not trained to do shit. You know, so it all depends which service dog. A rescue dog will be your best friend ever. Sometimes, PDF, sometimes it can be your worst nightmare too. Trump says they talk. Yeah, they do, Trump. You're trying to get a lab for your service dog? Well, sewer dog, do you know that the Labrador Retriever is the #1 biting dog in the world? The ones I've seen are usually scoping the floor for food. All right, Kimmy. Mama Cookie, I'll show it when it's done. Birdie P like mom's dog. Exactly. Oh, Jenny puts up the painful cat testicle attack. All right. Yeah, but a lab is the #1 biting dog in the world. And I'm not saying viciously, but when it comes down to validated bites, to people being protected in that, that's the #1 dog that bites people. Birdie says her piece of shit is a service dog, and he also tries to bite Thor when he's throwing a fit. Sewer Dog says, no, I didn't know that. Yeah, check it out, Sewer Dog. It's a fact. It's you can do the research and check it out. They actually bite more people than any other breed of dog, but the reason it doesn't receive attention is because the lab's not biting the neighbor's kid or biting somebody they're not supposed to. They're actually protecting the family and doing what it's supposed to do. That's why the dog doesn't get the attention it should. You think, PDF says, I think they were training these dogs to know 100 words. And then they would send them to Orlando for further their training. That's cool. Kimmy says, fear biters. Yeah, Sewer Dog, if you can get yourself a lab for a service dog, you'll be more than happy because it'll not only do whatever service it's trained for, but its natural protective instinct will be safe around children and family and other people, but still protect your ass when they break in the house. Labrador is so common that there's so many, and because of that, they have the most bites. No, not really, Trump. That's not taking into considering the offshoots. You know, the fake lab stuff. It's kind of like the same shit you deal with shepherds. You've got your real shepherds, you got your fake shepherds. You know, you've got your working stock, and then you've got your bullshit stock that's bred to look pretty and not do anything. Kind of the same deal, Trump. There are tests for dogs that will check their DNA to see about diseases. Yeah, there's DNA to check all kinds of things. I mean, back when I was working with rare breeds in the very beginning, I mean, we were doing all kinds of tests. We were doing hips, shoulders, elbows, kidneys, thyroids, hearts, lungs, livers. I mean, it was one thing after another. And some breeders couldn't even get entropia bred out of their lines. It was ridiculous. Pretty sure they can do that to humans as well. Probably, PDF. Kimmy says they are overbred and they are no longer bred for temperament and health. All depends where you go. Kimmy, there's a guy up here who dedicated his life to black labs. And it was a working line. The guy's name is Jerry Cara. He owned Fur, Feather, and Fin. He's probably got the most famous Labradors in the country. They hunt, they do home protection, they do search and rescue, they do just about everything across the board. They're really phenomenal dogs. And you can take them out, you can duck hunt with them, or you can goose hunt with them, and they do just fine. And then I've seen other people who have just garbage that they call Labradors that are junk. And a lot of the people, now that they've ruined the Shepherd, a lot of people have gone to the Belgian Malinois, which is just another bogus breed, and they'll ruin them too. Hip dysplasia is the most common among the larger dogs. Yeah, dysplasia is most common against the larger dogs, but it can also be bred out. I depend on that testing as much as I do 23andMe. I always prefer a working line over a show line, but the perfect combo is ideal. I don't know. I always go for a working line, and most of the times you'll find out that the working line will also excel in the show line. At least that's what I found to be true when working with the American Bulldog. Most of the dogs that can catch a bull and throw it to its side, or grab a hog by the nose and throw it, are usually the same dogs that excel in a conformation ring. There are some that dedicated to the breed, just like Great Danes, Afghans, but now it's a shit show. You're right, Kimmy. There's a lot of shit shows out there. It's all about the money. Just like you can get what I call the designer teacup purse pisser for $5,000. It's just a small crossbred dog of a hairless Chihuahua and a Boston Terrier. And $5,000 will buy you that piece of garbage. So can you put me on the right track? Purse pissers, exactly, Trump. The purse pissers, you know. I can't remember the name of those famous purses, but they buy a $5,000 fucking designer dog. It pisses in that expensive purse, and then they go buy another purse. And it pisses in that, and they get another one. It's crazy. And the lady's got she's like 2 years behind on the breeding she can produce. Louis Vuitton, that could be the name, Trump. That could be the name. I know the purse costs a couple $1,000s. I should ask Hag because she laughs every time about it. I was playing with YouTube a while back, and on my Bulldog channel, I posted some crap with some links to different books on it, and it actually worked. The dogs that become police dogs are not necessarily the best dogs because they are very excited and they chase the ball like forever. Yeah, most police dogs are junk, honestly. The Germans sell us all their garbage and laugh at us. If you've ever seen any of the really top German imports, like a guy named Bill Kula has, or Alex Rothacker, who owns, Alex Rothaker's been on David Letterman a couple times for stupid pet tricks. He had that Afghan that jumped rope and did all kinds of crazy stuff. If you look at those dogs compared to what the police get, they're completely two different animals. They're not even close. And all the disease that the bloodlines have, I couldn't breed any longer. I stopped breeding Rhodesian. Yeah, they have that, God, I can't think of the name. Oh, Demoid sinus. That's a big one in those Rhodesian Ridgebacks. That's a big one, PDF. The dermoid sinus. And then the Borbal. The history made up on the Borbal is like so totally laughable. It was a dog that they used to keep thieves from stealing diamonds as they left the diamond mines. I mean, those people don't have enough food. You know, I'd be more worried about them killing the dog and eating it because they were hungry than taking a diamond out of the diamond mine. Their history made no sense. Jimmy, yes, it's like my nugget dog. He never stops. He would have been the perfect cop dog. Yeah, super high prey drive, PDF. But those are also the kind of dogs you turn them off leash, some kid in a down jacket runs across the street and the dog attacks the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Sewer Dog says, okay, so what kind of dog do you suggest? I have no idea, Sewer Dog. I don't know your situation. I don't know how you live. I don't have enough information about you to even form an opinion. Damn talk text, not Jimmy, Timmy. Get it right, phone. So I guess that meant Kimmy. Cops have a great lot of great dogs and shitty trainers and handlers. I think cops have a lot of shitty dogs and they have a lot of shitty handlers and trainers too. And for example, go read Canine Bodyguards by Mike Harlow. There's an example of a canine trainer from Florida who was a breeder, a trainer, and he wrote a book. Just go read the stuff in his book, and there's your proof. All right, one more time. Timmy, 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 typing now, Kimmy. Yeah, sorry, Sewer Dog. If I knew more about your situation, I could actually make a logical determination that would be of some value. Right now, if I gave you a suggestion, I'd be no more than talking out of my ass. Horrible people produce horrible dogs. Birdie says, I remember him. Hey Bird, remember that Great Dane you had that would that would attack anybody over you? Dermoid sinus, we rescued a dog that had one over 1,500 surgery. Orlando did it for half price because they had never done one at a vet. Got ya. Abe Jones, don't dox him. Trump said, a great handler trainer can make an average dog great. That's true, Trump. And a good handler can make a piece of crap look like it's worth $1 million. So when you see the dogs out there performing on the field, you know, and that dog looks like he's the end all, the be all, and he's going to save your life, don't count on that when a man comes through your window to kill you at night, that dog's going to react the same way. Because that dog might just take a hike, go the other way, and leave you high and dry. And that has happened many times. I know a lady who bought a trained dog off a guy, and it ended up she was brutally tortured and murdered, and the dog breeder that sold it to her and said the dog was capable of protection work and fully certified was a total liar. Chemo was his name. If you live in an apartment, do not buy a beagle. If it's like that, Sewer Dog, the dog must fit your lifestyle. Which breed you get is up to you. Exactly, PDF. Yeah, that was his name. My brothers made fun of his name. If the bad guy don't wear a sleeve, you mean. Right? Or the bad guy could just, you know how many dogs I've run off with just a baseball cap, Trump? You wouldn't even believe it. My golden retriever is a spaz, but loyal to a fault. Yeah, we had to get rid of Bird's Great Dane because all it wanted to do was kill anyone who went near her. That dog was dangerous. Jenny says the best dog I've ever had was my Jack, a Boston Terrier. Best dog I've ever had was an American Bulldog. I've ever had is an Old English Bulldoggy. But then I had a draught hair pointer for pheasant hunting. That was a great dog. There was Captain and Molly, who were blue tick coonhounds for raccoon hunting, and they sucked. The Walker was a really good dog. Man, I've had so many different breeds of dogs. It's unbelievable. Hell yeah, Trump, that baseball cap will save you almost every time. I have some macaws that you won't walk past the screen door, just saying. I hear ya. Yeah, he did get Justin that one time, Bird, and we're lucky he didn't kill him. If you stick your hand in my window, you will probably lose a finger at least, at night or in the day. PDF, thanks. I live in a big house with a great big yard, and I would rather have a big dog. If you get past them, the dogs, you will meet my gun. Well, Kimmy, our dogs are really, the dog's there so that I have time to light a cigarette, grab my gun, and decide what I'm going to do with what the dog brought me. That's the function of my dog. But when I had American Bulldogs, Purge saved me twice and Bandit saved me once. Purge saved me from getting my head caved in from 4 guys with tire irons. So, and then when the kids were young, the rule was if somebody comes in the yard, you don't know who it is, immediately run to a dog. Go to the closest dog, and you will be safe. And that worked out for us very well. Hey Amish, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Oh no, we got to roll this way now. I hope I didn't bring coffee out. Yeah, Bird, remember when you were chased? Dogs are like American Express. I don't leave home without them. I hear you, Trump. I have no choice but to leave without them now because my dog's too old to really perform her job anymore. She is very old. Yeah, it's been a while, Amish. It is. It's really good to see you. I hope things are well down there your way. You watch this channel because it's your job. As long as you're not Black Label crap watch, it's good with me. All right, let's go in and see if I can find my coffee, guys. I got to put this on charge before I lose it. Yeah, it's even harder to take them out, Trump. When it's time to put them down, that's when it gets real rough, but that time's coming soon. But I'm old, she's old, so I wish someone would put me down when I get that old. I'm getting close. Hey, at least I didn't lose my coffee. I found it. It's here. I left it inside this time. Now we got some power. No, the bees didn't come, Jenny. There's still another week to go before the bees make it. I'm going to post that... I'm going to post the email I got on the community page when I get a chance. My dogs are a lot different when I'm not at home because they become the alpha when she's alone. Kimmy says even the bear decided not to come in the screen. Yeah, I'm not sure how my dogs were when I wasn't home because usually the dogs were not left unattended. Someone was usually always there with them, even if it was the kids. Kids or friends of mine every once in a while. Miss Wendy would come over and babysit. I never trusted babysitters much after my wife got a babysitter for the kids, and the kids told me that this lady fed them rotten hot dogs. Kimmy, I would not advise someone messing with her when I was gone. These dogs don't play well when they actually change a lot, she says. Bird says Bryce got kicked off the bus today. Oh, not good, Bird. Your troubles are just starting. I do not get to see how they act when I'm gone and someone shows up. I hear you, PDF. One thing that always concerned me about leaving is all my dogs would obey the kids. So if the kids told them to bite you, you were going to get bit. So that was always another concern of mine. Corey says the bears eat the dogs. Bears won't eat a Karelian bear dog. That's the only breed of dog I've ever seen effectively work a bear, is a Karelian bear dog. I've seen people try to use pit bulls, and I've seen a lot of pit bulls die trying to take on a bear. So do the gators. Yeah, gators. I've never seen a dog fight a gator. Bird says, yeah, and we were little assholes like that too. Yeah, you were, Bird. You were all like that. I remember Drew getting on top of the thing saying, come get me, come get me. PDF says, I just fed the bear again a little more this time. Gators, panthers, and bears all eat dogs here in the Everglades. Damn, Trump. I'm glad we don't have gators or bears, and we don't have panthers, but we did have a mountain lion go through a couple times. No, Corey, the bear was smelling seeds. There's paw holes in my screen. I'm assuming Woody ran her off. Woody is the bird. Rice and chicken and peas. He ate a lot more than last time. Sweet, PDF. That's a good sign. Kimmy says I was a little wild child too, Birdie. Nothing wrong with that. Trump said a mountain lion will eat a dog. Oh yeah, no problem at all. That's like these people. I don't know if you've ever seen it. These guys have a dog. It's called the Dogo Argentino. It's a dog. And they say that dog will beat a lion. And they have it on the internet. They've got this poor lion with no, it's declawed. It doesn't have any canines. It's so jacked up on ketamine it can barely move. And this dogo is supposed to be beating it up. And I saw a clip of of a pack of dogos go after a lion, and that lion would grab one, go to its back, 3 kicks with its back legs, completely gut the dog, and grab the next one. It killed like 9 dogos in a matter of 4 or 5 minutes. There you go, Jenny. There's a link for the Carillion bear dog. Bird says Emma was ready to get Drew's girlfriend Ashley back in the day, but Ashley wouldn't walk close enough to her circle. Irma. Yep. Irma was a rough old girl. The bear dog is for hunting small black bears. The Carillion dog will actually run grizzlies off too, poor dirt farmer. Kimmy says, I like the wildlife. I don't have farm animals. Hey, Blind Straight, what's happening? Makes you sick to see that? Nah, it's part of life, Kimmy. Corey says, I was a wild child as well. Got 5 years in prison for it, too. Well, that happens, Corey. Sometimes you get caught, sometimes you don't, I guess. I know one guy who was accused of doing some crap. 2 of his friends ratted him out of something he wasn't even guilty of. And he was so scared of prison, he hung himself. Blind says, I'm lying, Stinky can't kick my ass. I'd like to see that, Blind. I'm over 200 pounds and he throws me around like a 10-pound girl. Once he takes that horn and hooks your thigh, bones don't bend, so you're going where he takes you. Bird of prey fishing in my front yard. Awesome. I've got all these Australian pea seeds to plant. So, Thor and Bryce, I got a big job for them. I thought Florida unleashed some kind of GMO mosquito. Did I ever show Hag the picture of the seeds? To be honest with you, Kimmy, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. You've had wacky mosquitoes for years? That's cool, Trump. Is this your first round of GMO mosquitoes, though? Can't wait to come down again. Thor's talking and doing all kinds of shit. And I think Bryce has grown 6 inches since you've seen him last. That's cool. You've had him since 2017? Holy crap, Trump. You were going to send some with the bracelet, non-GMO heirloom. Yeah, I don't know. Kimmy, Hag has, like, she does her own thing when it comes to gardening than I do. We do totally different stuff, so I may or may not have. I can't give you a real answer until I double check. But I can double check and ask her. I know that she has like a bunch of those survival seeds from that are supposed to be good for like thousands of years that are non-GMO heritage stuff. So you got millions of the damn things, Trump. Holy crap. Horns need padding. Pictures are on Messenger. Go back. Yeah, Kimmy, I don't know. I can't say if they're there or not because I had like so many phone messages of people leaving me messages, and most of them are scammers that I get frustrated and I just delete everybody's message that they left me and figure that if it's important, they'll send it again. You know, they'll call me back again. But if it's on Messenger, I might have it. I'll check it out, show it to her if I find it. I'll let you know either way. Yeah, I think that's the one I read, Jenny, about the GMO mosquitoes. All right, people, I think I'm going to kill this and get back to doing the crap I need to do. Just so I'm not farther behind than I should be. I was going to go try a bull, but marijuana talked me out of it. Well, the marijuana was definitely smarter than you are, Blind, because that's a good idea. Boog's bugging me for my phone. Message me when you're done. All right, take care, Bird. I'm about out of here myself. The spray here lasts about 24 hours. Damn, Trump. So you got crazy mosquitoes, and then on top of that, you got crazy spray. Oh, got you now, Blind. I'm just a Leo. All right, Corey, take care. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. And hopefully you will return to be bored again. Until then, everyone, take care. Peace. We're out.